Hey Believers, this is SuperZombGBBQ and it is March, which means quite a few things. In fact, actually, it means a lot of things. But what it doesn't mean today is the beginning of the spring. Is it spring in the ring or whatever? Basically, there is a new spring promotion happening. Loads of things have changed. In fact, some very big things have changed that will probably interest you. And some people have not noticed yet in the game, which were a bit of a surprise. We're going to go through those, plus we're going to have a little exclusive look at some of the spring cards. A look at the list of the entirety of the spring cards, and we're going to check out some of the cards in action. I'm going to snap straight to it, not waste any more of your time. Like this video if you like those spring cards, and not only that, if you're excited for the big things, the cogs seem to be turning, but it's also confusing at the moment. Then subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single thing, because there's a lot coming up. Turn notifications on whilst you're there by ringing that big dang bell. Let me know when you see these spring cards, which one's your favourite, not just from 2019, but 2018 as well. Leave a comment down below. Cheers! Let's start off with a login bonus. That's the first big thing that's changed. Everyone has probably already noticed it, but it has gone up a tier. Now we are going towards Shattered tier. You can see here you get a male Shattered card for free if it's your top 8. Basically everyone would have gone up a tier. So if you're on like a lower tier, you might not have got yourself a free Shattered card. You might have got yourself a free Gothic or a free Neon. Anyway, it's all designed to help you guys push on in whatever tier you are in. This also includes, as you can see, some things called seeds. Now these seeds are parts of the ingredients you need for the new Spring Fusion Chamber. And it is going to run, I can reveal now, from the 1st to the 31st of March, which is a little bit confusing when I come to some other bits and pieces later on, especially when we're talking about the next tier, WrestleMania tier, whenever that's going to be dropping. It's a little bit like at the moment. So that's the first thing that's changed. The second thing is that we have our new, I'm not going to call it that anymore, I'm just going to call it PvP rewards. So you got Sasha Banks, Tamina, Nia Jax, Bailey, all females and neon females at that. That is pretty good, and a really big sign that something's happening. Plus, got this really awesome Celtic Warrior Sheamus card back, which I'm going to start using because I think it looks really good before eventually I get bored of it, as I always do, and go back to my Season 1-1. So I'm going to use that in today's upload. Then, oh boy, then we get TBG. Now, no one has come to me on Twitter and mentioned this. The Team Battleground reward store has changed. The first thing that's changed is a neon pair pack has shown up. Male and female, 60,000. Now, this is something that wouldn't show normally until a new tier was ready to come into the game. And it's shown at the beginning of this month. Interesting. Whether you're going to see, I don't know, a Shattered at the beginning when the next tier comes in, I don't know. But this seems like a big jump to get people maybe to move up to another tier. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but that's a lot of evidence right there. But this spring event going on for the entirety of the month goes completely in the other way that all these hints have been pushing that this new tier is going to be coming sometime soon. Talking about the spring promotion, we've got the new details here. I got sent some stuff through from 2K, and it reads as so. First of all, spring is around the corner. You know what that means. It's time to start collecting wrestling cards with man-eating plants on them. Is it? Okay, fine. Maybe it is. A new spring promotion is coming to the game, which you already know, with new and imaginative spring cards plus some brand new superstars to collect. And there are a couple of new ones in here. It all kicks off March the 1st with the arrival of Seed and Stalk cards. You've seen the Seed cards already. There are Stalk cards that come with these as well. These are enhancements you get off the draft board, and I'm assuming they'll put them in free packs and things like that as well at some point during that time. Collect them individually or cut to the chase by fusing seeds into stalks. Once you collect enough, choose to fuse either a Spring 18 card or, as a separate choice, one of the new Spring 19 cards, which you're going to go through the entire list of them right now. The new Spring roster, starting off from Gothic, is going to have Samoa Joe, Constable Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, Cedric Alexander, Trent Seven, and Bianca Belair. Nice, and in fairness, if I'm not wrong, is Cedric Alexander in Gothic tier? I didn't think he was, and Trent Seven's definitely not in Gothic tier, so a couple of new superstars there. In Neon, EC3, which we knew already, Rey Mysterio, Andrade, Shinsuke Nakamura, Tyler Bates, and Candice LeRae. Couple of names not surprising, but the Rey Mysterio image is freaking awesome. Now moving on to Shattered tier. Daniel Bryan, you guys know that from the video yesterday. Toni Storm making her debut. Ricochet, another Shattered card. Velveteen Dream, again that's another pretty awesome image. Pete Dunne and Buddy Murphy. That's not a bad list. The thing that's interesting me the most, as I said earlier, is it says it ends on March the 31st. Seeds and Stalks, as well as a pack with our new 2019 cards, much like the Valentine's pack, will be hitting the store throughout the month, so keep your eyes peeled as you collect and your wallets ready. They didn't actually say that, but I thought I'd add that in for good measure. They're going to be showing the cards off, but I've got a couple of exclusive looks for you, and we're going to show you them right now. First off, we're going to have a look at the pros for the Neons, and I'm showing you this Rey Mysterio straight away because it is one of the newer images. He's got the kind of brush hairstyle on the back of it, which looks really cool. It's his newer pictures, so some of these are real, like, recent images. You've got Rey Mysterio, Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm loving the pro, the fact it's got the rain gets harder, there's more elements going on in the background as you have this. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I like the Gothic and I like the Shattered pros better, but design wise the Neons absolutely kill it. Plus you've got a version of EC3, you've seen the actual image, this is what the pro looks like. Now we're gonna move on to Shattered. Now Shattered is going to look like this. Daniel Bryan showing on the screen now. You've already seen the card, but here is the pro. Talking about one you haven't seen, here is Velveteen Dream, baby. His image looks great, and his card looks fantastic. And a left arrow, which a lot of people need anyway. Toni Storm then comes in again. You guys have seen this image, but some of the cards you haven't seen, Drew McIntyre and Gothic, and I really like the Gothic cards. I like the pro animation on the Shattered, looks awesome. Trent Seven coming in with another kick-ass. You know what, if he actually becomes a decent card in the game, maybe you get him as like an early pro. That image is going to be something to die for, and he's pretty easy to get, being in the lowest tier at the moment. So there is your exclusive look at some of these amazing Spring cards. I'm going to be wrong, let's say this now. The Neon non-pro looks the best. The Shattered Pro looks the best. I think the Gothic kind of sits in the middle. Do I think the Neon could have been a little bit better for the Pro? Because it just kind of looks the same as the Neon Valentines. Yeah, it probably could have been better. The Shattered, I love the lightning bolt that just comes out of nowhere as well from some of these cards. And, well, the Gothic just looks good. But most of all, I am so happy that there is not a Kalisto card anywhere in sight. Lucha that, you must. But what does all this mean? My personal opinion, and I think I said this in a recent upload, I think this is trying to deter us. The past shows us with the WrestleMania tier, they tend to do it a little bit in advance. I can't see them holding back until the end of March, early April for WrestleMania tier for quite a few reasons. One being, with Road to Glory, you got that pro Seth Rollins. which, if you did the Heroic last week, you would have got yourself a Pro Seth Rollins, and Ring Domination's Heroic side is significantly easier than Road to Glory. On top of that, they are literally running out of cards to use. I mean, sure, you've got some of the other cards, like the lower down cards you can put into the events, but people won't play for those. These cards that they're putting into the events, the Heroic, for example, being Triple H, best card in the tier, you got The Undertaker, who hasn't been used, AJ Styles, John Cena, and Brock Lesnar. That is literally the 4 best cards, other than adding another female in, that they could use. Out in the top 10. So, you take 2 team events out, and you've still got 2 cards left. And maybe you could throw a couple others in there. I just don't see another couple of events happening before the end of the month. I may be wrong, but that's the way it is coming across. With that being said, I'd like to know what your thoughts are in the comment section, and like I said at the beginning, I want to know what your favourite spring card is from either 2018 to 2019. Some people were massive fans of the Kairi Sane and the original Kalisto. Oh god, I hope I don't get him again. I hope I don't even have to go anywhere near the 2018 fusions, because oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been it from me. Remember to smack that like button on this video if you're excited for everything that's going on and getting a free shatter card at the end of the month. All the big changes that's happening. Subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on whilst you are there by ringing that damn bell. So next time, I've been SuperZombGBBQ. You have been amazing. One last thing, and that is to